So the question for you, Maria, is how have you been growing your ability to think?
Okay, you're not going to like my advice. Well, you will, but the majority of the audience, I'm not sure they're going to like my advice. It's basically three things. One is reading. And by reading, I don't mean scrolling. I mean, get the physical copy of the book and turn the pages and read it slowly and carefully. People nowadays, they ask AI, give me the summary of this book, and they think that they've read the book. They know the story of the book, but they haven't thought about the book. They haven't initiated the brain process. They're not doing any good to themselves. So one is reading. Number two is writing. By writing, I mean, don't necessarily use Word or PowerPoint or whatever it is that you use to draw your ideas. Put a pen in your hand and a piece of paper and design what it is that you want to express, what you want to think, what you want to create. Start writing small paragraphs of ideas. It initiates another part of the brain that helps you further on with thinking. So one is reading, two is writing, and number three is time. And by time, what I mean is devote time to yourself to actually think. So less social media, less Netflix or whatever you're watching. Give yourself the luxury of time on every single day. It doesn't have to be 1 hour, it can be half an hour. But give yourself the luxury to have half an hour of complete, quiet and relaxation, and think, how did my day go? What could I done differently? Why did that person say that thing? Why am I stuck with this project? Anything that comes into your mind. And if possible, discuss this with your family, with your partner. Have some exchange of ideas, but communicate. We no longer discuss and communicate within our families, we just, I've seen pictures of family dinners and everyone is with a mobile phone. So asking the question during dinner, how was your day? What did you do today? But that also helps with our thinking process, believe it or not, although it sounds silly, but so it's reading, writing, and time. That's my advice.
Beautiful. All right. And then you mentioned about asking questions. So I'm just curious, for that little girl for so long, being able to having the curiosity still running so erupted inside of her. How could you keep that curiosity that long and expand that curiosity, Maria?
I'm not sure I have an answer for this because it just happened with me. I think, to be honest, that the heroes in the books that I read, they also helped me become more curious. Because, if you read good literature, usually the heroes are people who they care for others, they struggle to do things right, they are curious, they don't give up easily. So the more you dive into the world of literature, you sort of try to imitate those behaviors, you sort of try to become that hero. So maybe reading helped me with the curiosity part, but I'm not sure. Maybe it was a character trait, maybe it was the fact that all my professors were always telling us, especially in leadership, that you have to be curious, you have to be curious. So it was a combination of things.